I am Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher, 33, enjoying this beautiful song, the serenade by the birds on this beautiful morning. And I did a video on long-term practices that when we first start, we don't necessarily see the results immediately, quickly in the practice, but if you stick with them over time, you see this amazing return. The gong, you could say these are gongs, work done over time. Hear the phrase, the word qi gong, qi, breath, pressure, work done over time. And another aspect, I think, of this quality can be found also in reading profound books that are considered classics or scriptures even, books that are timeless tales of great truth. A lot of times these books require more effort on our part to read. The Bible comes to mind. Other books can be, again, classics. A book that's not so long is The Art of War by Sun Tzu. And I would say even a more modern book that in my personal library that holds true to this is Bruce Lee's The Tao of Jeet Kune Do, a book that was written posthumously, that was a compilation of his deep philosophy and deepest philosophies on combat and life. And with these great books, what you find is when you go back and reread them, there's a new meaning that's revealed to you that you didn't see the first time around, as you are a different version of you when you read them the second time. Because usually a book like this, it's another one, Helena Blavatsky's The Secret Doctrine, great example. Just a book that's packed with wisdom and deep concepts of existence. And again, you could say when we go back and reread a work like this, what we're seeing also is a different aspect of ourselves being reflected back. Something new resonates with us that we didn't see before. And we're getting this current version of ourself reflected back in this deep work, this deep scripture, this deep wisdom teaching that is timeless, that is ageless, that requires a big commitment on our part of time and concentration, attention to get through it. So I think it's always worth our time to have a great book to read, like a book that's timeless, that may not be aware of the need to read it, but to say, hey, what timeless book is calling me now? What timeless book would it be worth it to invest my time in? And again, many Christians, they have this devotional practice where they have phrases out of the Bible and then reflections, and they'll read a phrase and then have a reflection and say a prayer. I think this is a good way to work with these deep, great books. It's just read them a little bit at a time, reflect on them, take notes, meditate. Don't be in a hurry when you're reading them. And the insight that you get is priceless. Just the revelations of truth, of existence, and the version of who you are when you're engaging with this great work is worth any price of time, energy, attention that you have to devote to it, as it's going to evolve you and move you forward to the next version of who you are on this ever-moving, ever-changing journey of learning, of tragedy and hope in this mystery of life. And that is all I will share with you today, and I will see you on the other side. Be well, my friends.